So, a certain website came out with 62 million men. I'm not one of them, by the way. But these 62 million men, isn't it amazing how last year was Epstein's little scandal, actually, about 4 years, 6 years ago, whatever, was back in 19, I think it was. And now another website with a bunch of rich celebrities and stuff on it. But you don't find a lot of politicians. There's going to be overcosts of both sets. I'm guaranteeing you don't see some people like Bill and Brock on this list. Some celebrities you probably kind of respect will probably be on here. 62 million men on a website. Yes. Funny thing is, this isn't the first, and it won't be the last time. And it's not just men. I bet there are women on that website too, under guys' names. Trust me, you probably will find women though. You will. These men, yes, they need to be called out. The only way to call them out is for someone to actually call them out. This is referring to the government. We still haven't gotten a solution about the Epstein Island thing, which is basically the same thing. How about we talk about the Bun Sun incident in Korea? Basically the same thing. If you don't know what the Bun Sun is, look it up. It's bad. It's actually as bad as what's going on right now with the 62 million men. Yeah. Bun Sun trial. Oh, that went on for a while. Then we had Epstein, which was men and women. Remember that? Men and women. But mainly men. We have people who are going around parking lots abducting people. Men and women doing this, by the way. Remember, women do stuff like this too. They help with trafficking and stuff like that. It's not just men. But these men, they're disgusting. They have enough, yet they need more. But I know there are some women out there who are going to use this for their own means. And be well, those women are wrong too. It's not just the men. By the way, I look like a mess. I mowed my sister's yard today. And we left at like 9, and I got back, and then she wanted to watch a movie, so it's almost midnight now. Actually, it's almost 1 now. Whew. So, excuse my appearance. But let's talk about those 62 million men. And I'm calling them out, yeah. I want justice for these women. And I also want justice for what the women have done. Those in other cases. But we shouldn't stand around and be like, well, it wasn't me. Because it could be. You could be in this one of these days. You can end up be walking through your parking lot and just disappear at a Walmart. You can. But we need to look out for each other and not point fingers. We need to get the names, get them in, get a good law system. We don't have a good law system right now in like any country. We need a good one set up. Because all the judges can be paid off. We've seen it with so much. But yeah, we need these people to, well, be accountable for what they did. You don't drug people for SA, man. Trick, you're married to your wife, yet you have to drug her to get your jollies. But yes, if we don't make videos and stuff like this calling them out, those YouTubers that are being called out right now, and Twitch streamers and stuff, because they're accountable too for what they did. Like Sykkuno with all of his charges. I think the Cordovan has something like that going on. Well, he's been messaging women and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to throw blame, but him and Melanie Max seem to it a chummy. But yes, Sykkuno, yeah, he just posted a message today, and it was really like very, well, anime character, if I may say so myself. How he wrote it. But he should be accountable for what he did to these women. But at the same time, some of these women left him do it and agreed to his stuff. Same thing with some of these 62 million men. Some of the women left them do it. Don't believe this because it was there. Don't believe all of it. So, they should be accountable. I don't know what to do. I've been single my entire life because I'm a good friend. For every guy who just watched the video knows how bad that is. That's a gut punch. And every woman is probably like, what? That's not such a nice thing. Oh, I'm a nice guy and a good friend. That's all I ever will be, and that's all I am. So, but on that mindset, I'm a good man and a good friend. Because, heck, I'm going on a 40-year-old virgin journey. 2 more years. I'm on that path. So you can't be like, he did anything to me because I'm a 40-year-old virgin. Let's make that king. That was a comedy movie back then. There's going to be more of that nowadays because most people can't do anything. But, yes. I actually think bars should stop putting lids on top of cups. When the bartender slides the cup across, put a lid on top. Maybe that would do something. Stop some of this BS that's going on. SA. We should have security. Yeah, we should have security in parking lots of malls. Because the one trick that these guys, I've been seeing online about how people are doing trafficking, is they put a zip tie on your, like, they'll put it on your door handle. And if you go to touch it, it has, actually what Donald Trump's trying to get rid of out of this country, it has on it. So we want him to get rid of this chemical out of this country. But that's on these door handles, and they take you away, and you end up on an island or on a video somewhere. But they go after kids, men and women. The trick for the guys, they put money on the ground. like a $20 bill, $5 bill, to put on the ground. Because guys would go after the money more than women. The women will walk by because women's never paying attention, but the guys are always paying attention. So they put money on the ground so that the guys grab it and then end up in the same situation as women. By the way, another trick that they do in parking lots that you should keep an eye out for. This is for all the women and men, mainly women, because this is from, they will park across from you or behind you. When you load up your groceries, they will, and you go to take your cart to the cart return, or put it on the side, because most people put it on the side of the car now. They'll put their cart in front of your car or behind your car. So if you don't back out, there's a shopping cart there. If you're going to pull forward, there's a shopping cart there. What you do, at that point, if there's a shopping cart in front of your car, honk your horn. Get everyone to pay attention to you, then move it. So all eyes are on you. That's one way. Another way, just getting your car and slam on the brake, slam on the gas and drive away. Hit the cart. I'm giving you girls and men, women, stuff that these people do. So this is stuff that they do. I used to pick up money on the ground because I always see a quarter or something like that. They're doing it to change too. They soak the coin in stuff, and once it gets on your fingers, you touch your face and stuff, and you end up in like paralyzed, and they take you away. So I stopped picking up change on the ground. Really hot the other day. There was a $5 bill and I passed it by. It's tough finding money on the ground. Another one is they will drive behind you. You know, I'm calling these guys out so that you guys know that you said there should be guys to do this. I'm doing it. They'll drive behind you, flash the lights. You will pull over, and they will pull up against your door, and then someone will get out the other side and drag you out. Again, I've been doing research on this stuff because of, well, I've been doing it since Bun and Son scandal, so I've been keeping up with this type of research and stuff like this. So I'm just giving you guys the advice on how to get away from stuff like this. Don't pull over with the flashing lights, headlights, if they try to do that. Actually, that was back in the 90s they used to do that. It was always one of those things when I was growing up. Is like, if someone flashes the headlights, never pull over. Just keep going. And then when you get to a secure location, like a gas station or well, nowadays people are setting gas stations on fire and realizing that's a stupid idea. But yeah. Go somewhere secure, like a McDonald's or something like that, and there's plenty of people in the parking lot that will see you. Wait for a group of people to get out and walk into the building, walk with them. When they walk out with them, type deal. Make sure it's from different cars. But yeah, if you want a guy to call these guys out, I'm calling them out. I think you should, well, be careful out there. This is terrible. We have Epstein Island shit going on. We have, again, the Bun and Son scandal in Korea. There's hundreds and hundreds of more. Iran has some. Pakistan has some. They have a lot. America has a lot. Canada is bad. Mexico's bad. I'm just calling out all these. UK is terrible, but they're not reporting it. The UK government is not reporting what's going on. So that's happening in the UK. So you gotta keep an eye out there. And I bet if you look up the race of some of these guys and the 62 million, you're gonna find out probably half of the 62 is in certain race. Just because most of these people who are doing this crimes in other places that have been arrested, all of that race. But mainly that's in California, New York, and Texas, surprisingly. I would not want to try kidnapping someone in Texas. That seems like a terrible idea. Because a cowboy or a cowgirl, you never want to mess with. But keep an eye out. Be aware of your surroundings. Make sure that drink, when you have that drink and you feel like it's on the counter, make sure your hands over it so no one can do anything. When you're in a parking lot and you see a zip tie there, find something to open your door, go back in the store, buy a towel or something, go into the store, open your door, and drive away. Don't try taking off the zip tie until you get somewhere safe. Then you can do it, and never touch the zip tie. Don't touch it. Don't do anything with it. Just walk away. By the way, another smart thing that a lot of states are doing, if you get pulled over by a cop, pull out your keys, put it on the hood, the roof of your car. Then enter the crescents, do everything, because the cop knows you can't drive away. He will probably write you off. A lot of the people who have been doing that have been getting let off with a warning. That's a little advice for not this, but just common courtesy type advice. Take your keys out. Actually, take your keys out, drop them on the ground. That works too, because then the cop picks it up and afterwards, when he drives away, then you can, because he knows where the keys are the entire time. He sees you drop them out. It's like there's several. There's some that puts you on the dashboard, but that doesn't help. The cop needs to see you dangle your keys out and get rid of it. Because if it's on the dashboard, no one's going to see it from the front. But if you do it as he's walking out and drop it down, that's one thing that people done. I know quite a bit of people online who's done that. And they're like, yeah, it actually works. Just take your keys out of the ignition, turn off your car, take the keys out. Make sure the cop can see the keys. Just sometimes some of the people hand the cop the keys. That works too. It's like, here's the keys. You know I'm not driving. Hold on to these. Okay. Do what they need to do. He hands it back. You drive away. But that's not about the whole essay 62 million, man. But yes, these guys should be accountable. But with how our political system is right now, most of the men are probably in the political system and in the court system, the law system. And I think we should start electing people who have not been trained in a college, because most of these people probably are college names too. people who have college degrees, because they're taught in college that they're better than everyone else. This has been going on for about 20 years now, 20, 30 years, that these colleges aren't colleges anymore. You go into debt to get a good degree that you're never going to use. So, just remember that. Don't accuse every guy of doing it, because every guy does not do it. Be careful with yourselves. Be careful with others. Self-respect, self-love. And ask for consent, people. You stay out of so much trouble if you stick with one person and have consent. Says the guy who's a 40-year-old virgin. What do I know? But at the same time, I have some stories of people that I'm like, these people are terrible. And it wasn't just the guy who was behind these situations. It was the women too. So, when it comes to it, both sides are just as horny, and both sides are just as evil. And I'm face is really pale on this side. I only guess the sun was on this side a lot. Really does, like suntan. I am done. But yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like we should talk about it. Yes, I'm sick of it. I went on an hour-long rant the other day about how bad my town in America is. So, I'm sorry. My sister corrected me, city. Even though it's called the town of. But she keeps saying it's the city, so city. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay safe. Remember, it's not all men, because there are 60-some billion people on this earth. And it's only 60 million. That's not even 10%. So, and if you actually think of it, someone dies every 10 seconds. One of those guys just died. Does that help you? Actually, now that I think of it, that's really kind of morbid. But it's true. Like every 10 seconds, someone dies. An hour? Woo! That's such a sad thing. We're so human. Human is so weak. Pathetic. Yeah. We can't do anything to put criminals in jail. Do anything against these guys. We have billionaires who have been caught talking to other guys, selling videos, and filming other guys doing stuff with women. Oh yeah, we can't forget about Diddy. Diddy did this too. I forgot about Diddy. I'm sorry. But yes, these people should be accountable. We should send them to jail. My cat's over there. Hi, Marcy. What are you doing? My three-legged cat. She's such a baby. But yes, don't let this dishearten you. Just let it keep you well. Keep your eyes open. Don't be a sucker. Don't fall for stuff like that. Make sure if you get a drink or food, it touches your hands only. After it touches the radio's, it's yours and no one else's. But at the same time, I'm not someone who's a big fan of alcohol right now. It's a terrible bill. Heck, you could probably put 2 and 2 together if you did enough research to figure out where I am, what town I'm in. But yes, terrible bill. Maybe we should stop drinking and doing drugs, and maybe it will clear up our minds some. Now that I think of it, maybe we should stop smoking, doing drugs, and alcohol. And maybe humans would actually start being normal. What an amazing thought, right? Take out 3 things that are known for damaging the human body. And maybe some of these people will actually be normal. Which bring back some asylums. I really think that's a thing we should do. Because there are so many people that need help. And I knew a couple of them. Past tense. Because if they had help, they would still be here. But, yeah. Good night. Or good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.